Well boys, today I want to share with you my hands-on impression on the free-to-play MMORPG Wayfinder. I will break down the gameplay mechanics and let you know if it's worth your attention in the next few months. If you are curious about the Wayfinder's characters, classes, combat and other features, stick around. So Wayfinder will launch early access on the 15th of August, pretty soon. Imagine, the game with a character combat in progression system from the Warframe, some light MMO parts of open zones and exploration from the Destiny 2, and the art style from the World of Warcraft or WildStar. Imagine, you will get the Wayfinder. Wayfinder is set in a unique world where you and your fellow Wayfinders embark on adventures to combat the corruption spreading around. Armed with different weapons and skills, you will travel to mysterious places, take part of the expeditions and hunts, and face challenging bosses. As you progress, your character performance improves, opening the doors to more difficult encounters. Most likely, it will be dungeons grinding experience, which is good if you like this type of the content. Let's just hope that they will be as good in progression as few in the beta were. Developed by Airship Syndicate, the same team behind the Ruined Kind and Darksiders Genesis, you will notice a similar cel-shaded art style. Wayfinder is a third-person action game with a vibrant visuals, providing fast-paced hack-and-slash combat. Wayfinder is a free-to-play game. Yep. But partnering with the Digital Extremes, known for Warframe, gives me hope for a fair monetization system that rewards players for playing rather than pushing them to buy in-game currency. We have 5 character classes to choose from: Windwraith, Silo, Shadow Dancer, Venomous and Kairos. Each excels in specific roles and pretty unique playstyles. You can play as a paladin with healing, tanking and a big boom damage abilities, as a fast-paced deadly rogue, or do some crazy shit with Venoms, alchemy and all this, you know. Combat is well paced and feels fun, and it could manage to entertain you for many hours. Definitely big W for the dungeon grinding game. As I said before, combat looks like something between Warframe and Darksiders, which is obvious. Difficulty modes and imbuent make encounters thrilling. Matchmaking for expedition works well. It's really smooth to play solo content, then jump into the dungeon and continue with the campaign. Managing your stamina is crucial in combat, especially against the tough bosses. I will say that combat is still lacking some depth, too light for my taste, and I hope they will add more combos and skill mechanics in the future. Character progression in the Wayfinder is user-friendly and nuanced. Your loadout, including your character level, weapon, relics and consumables, determines your overall power rating. Echoes, mod augmentations further boost your combat abilities. All classes can use different weapons, but class-specific weapons will give you more possibilities. So you're not limited by gear, but have proficiency in some specific weapon, which is good. During the beta, all of us had issues with lags and disconnects in the dungeons, which, well, spoiled the overall experience. But I honestly think that developers with their Warframe experience will easily solve this on the release. Well, exploration in the beta felt lacking, repetitive and just for sake of to do something between dungeons. Open zones didn't have open world feeling, it were more of open tunnels for questing. I mean, it's like Destiny 2, right? So it's more focused on the combat and the experience itself. 2 main towns are available, Skylight and Highland. They definitely will, have to add more locations and social hubs. Expeditions had fixed map layouts, once again making the game repetitive, but it looks like developers aiming experience close to the Warframe with something around endless challenges and repetitive gameplay, which honestly could be interesting and interactive, more interactive than just procedural dungeons like, in some other games. If they will balance the difficulty, randomness of events, loot progression, boss encounters and blah 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 blah. It's doable, but tough challenge to the developers. Let's see. Also, the game will feature apartments, which is unclear how detailed the customization will be, but it's always good to have some depth in non-combat activities as well. It adds immersiveness and additional social activities. In conclusion, Wayfinder has potential with its character progression, diverse classes and exciting combat encounters. The art style is fantastic too. Not a big fan myself, but the quality is definitely there. However, it feels super light on MMO part and more an action combat session RPG game. I hope developers will polish experience from the beta and have a big plans for game development into the more massive multiplayer experience. So if you're a fan of action-packed light MMOs, keep an eye on the Wayfinder and definitely stick to the channel, because it will be more content about Wayfinder here, you know? That's it for now, and thank you for your time, guys. Thank you for your attention. Please comment below what do you think about the art style of the game, what do you think about the light MMORPG, or it's not MMORPG at all. I need your ideas and insightful thoughts. So it was good to see you again. Subscribe, like if you like the video, or dislike if you don't want to, have Wayfinder on this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.